Good time of day to all of you, my friends here on the Internet Chess Club. This is Grandmaster Alex Yermolinsky, and today I am very happy to present to your attention a video, game of the day from round 2 of the Norway Classic tournament. Obviously long-awaited tournament, kicking off a new exciting series of tournaments, and all brainstormed by Garry Kasparov, Grand Chess Tour, round 2. Yeah, of course we all know that what happened in round 1 to Magnus Carlsen must have affected him, and it cannot, I mean, he behaved impeccably, and immediately after that, crushing lost at forfeit on time against Vachier-Lagrave Topalov in a position that actually was winning for Magnus, although he would still have to find those moves. But anyway, losing was unthinkable on the board. And yet it happened, and when they say it happens to the best of us, this is the case that proves it, because who's better than Magnus Carlsen? But anyway, during today's live broadcast, my colleague Grandmaster Ron Henley immediately said that, that's the second's fault. And he knows a thing or two about being a second, because he worked with Anatoly Karpov for very many years. And indeed, yes, the champion you're in charge of helping to, is maybe he doesn't have his head straight on, because, pressure, preparing for the game, thinking of the game, and not really reacting to things around him. It's only normal. As a chess player, I understand how it works, and it's job of the seconds and whoever is there in the passe, the entourage, just to make sure that Magnus knows what time control is. But hey, what happened. Now, so it affected Magnus, and as you look at this game, he had black against Fabiano Caruana. Maybe not the best drawing of lots, for this situation. But on the other hand, this is a tough tournament, and there are a lot of guys that are tough to play against. But with Caruana, interesting history, already for a long time, Caruana has been known to play Magnus tough, and Caruana at some moment bridged the gap to only 12 points. But that was a brief moment after Fabiano's fabulous performance at the second Sinquefield Cup. The gap now is big, 60 or 70 points. But and the last 2 games, Magnus was able to defeat Fabiano with the black pieces. But the history is also on Caruana's side, because he was able to beat Magnus very many times. So once again, here we go, and the choice, Magnus's choice, is to go into the Berlin. Now, Caruana is one of the few players left on this professional circuit who allows the Berlin and still searches for ways of to play for an advantage, and it's a hard task, and it doesn't work every time, and setbacks are possible. I mentioned that game he lost to Magnus, and also I'll mention another game he lost to, maybe a couple years ago, to Mickey Adams. But Fabiano keeps on trying, give him credit for that. He's doing it for us all, because if there is ever a solution found to the Berlin defense, then a lot of people, I guess, will return to e4 on move 1. h3. Now, this is Fabiano's improvement, little tinkering with the move order that he introduced a few years ago. Mainly the point was that in reply to bishop d7, which is Kramnik's idea of moving the king over to the other side, then white does stuff like, I think this,